the same area, though. I can agree that it is around the same area. But what is more important is that you understand what area specifically is the high, right? I don't want you to mark out this and be like, this is the high, because you'll confuse yourself, right? It's not always going to be super close like this. And again, I could cherry pick any other, but that's why this is level 2. It had to be a little harder. So W, right? W's for all of you guys. So why is this area important? What happens if we break through this high, chat? What happens? Talk to me, because there's somebody in here who doesn't know what happens when we break through this high. I see all the W's, right? Tremaine, I see with the W. Bielo with the W. May with the W. I see you guys, right? Unknown with the W, right? I see you guys there. What happens? Absolutely right, Unknown. A change of character. It is bullish. The market is shifting from now being in a bearish wave to now being in a technical bullish wave, chat. It goes from being bearish to now being bullish. And the CHOCH, for those of you who are new here and don't know what that is, that just stands for a change of character, right? So you're asking me today, okay, what is it that I'm going to be looking for? Am I looking for buys or am I looking for sells here today, chat? Based on our current market structure, which our 4-hour time frame is bearish and our 15 minutes time frame is bearish. And again, if you guys want to join our VIP, where we're going to be actually executing in real time on these moves, you guys can DM me the word join. I will send you the link so that you guys can join up. I absolutely appreciate you guys who are following up, Marlon. Appreciate the follow. User not found. Appreciate the follow there. Right, we're going to be looking for sales. Absolutely right, Jay. Right, we're going to be looking for sales here today because our market structure is currently bearish. Scaleri, I'm so sorry if I butchered your name. You can tell me how to pronounce that in the chat. But you got to send me the word join. So you got to send me a direct message. That means click on my feed, go to the little message, and then send the word join. Send the word join. Don't send the sticker join. Don't send the picture join. Just send the word join. And you guys will be able to join up. So in terms of this here today, I will be looking for sales in the market in our VIP. We're going to be going live in roughly about 45 minutes. We're going to be going live with our team there. Now, in terms of what I'm going to be looking for here today is if we can get back below this low, and especially if we drag this low out, you can see how price reacted off of this low in the past. Well, we have very clean price action down below this low, right? And with our 4-hour time frame being bearish, giving us that shift off of that larger time frame area of interest, and our 15-minute being bearish, if we break through this low here at this 29, really 29, you guys know I love my solid. Hold on, where are we at? What are we rejecting off of, chat? This is 29,000 right there. That's the 29,000 low. If we break below 29,000, we can see price go all the way back down to this 28,900, right? 28,900 is our first area of resistance that we could see something off of, and then potentially back down into these previous week lows. Or is it current week lows? Let me check it out. Is this current week lows or previous week lows, chat? Let's see. Yep, previous week lows, which would be at 28,406. And we know that the previous week closed as a bearish weekly candle, right? So we do anticipate the markets to give us a steeper move to the downside to potentially target those previous week lows, right? That's what we're anticipating, right? This is how we utilize our top-down analysis, which is something that we go over in our VIP. Drop a yes in the chat if this is making sense. Drop a yes in the chat if this is making sense. How do you find your area of resistance? It's the previous, okay, so we have clean price action right here, right below this low, clean price action to the downside. The very next level that we see from here, right, is right here. Like, it's just the very most immediate level. You got to think, the market travels from levels to levels. Not only is it going from this 29,000, which is right here, this is our 29,000 line, but this line right here where we have this resistance is 28,900. Right, so 28,900 solid holdovers, and the markets go from level to level. So if it breaks one level, it's likely to carry on to the next level. Right, you guys getting value out of this here? Drop a one in the chat if you feel like you're getting 1% better here today. Drop a 1 in the chat if you feel like you're getting 1% better just by being on this live here today. I want to make sure that you guys are getting some value out of this, and I'm not just talking to myself here. Right? Are we getting value, chat? Right? Okay, I see the ones flooding up the chat. You guys are getting value out of this. Absolutely amazing. That's what I'm here for, right? That's why it's called For the Culture Effects. This is what I wish I had when I started trading. Where's your hat? Somebody said they wanted me to get rid of the hat, so I came no hat today, right? I came no hat. I could have put the hat on. I had a nice little yamin that I could have put on with the fit, but I was like, you know what? You're just gonna rock the natural do today. You know what I mean? We're gonna rock the natural do. I don't even got my glasses on. You guys know I normally got my glasses. I don't even wear my glasses today. I actually don't need glasses. I just like them. I can't lie. All right, so let's get into another asset. What you guys want to take a look at? You guys want to take a look at the or we already took a look at the MQ. You guys want to look at the ES, the YM, or gold? What we looking at, chat? What about the true beginners? True beginners, I have a video on my YouTube that says how to start trading as a beginner in 2026. It'll walk you through everything. How to identify higher highs, higher lows, how we scale to $1 million in funding, how we actually go about entering exits, all of that. It's on YouTube at For the Culture FX if you guys want to see that there. All right, so you guys are saying gold. You guys want to take a look at gold. Y'all want to know what the gold is doing. What the gold is cooking. All right, let's talk about gold here. So what do we got going on for gold? Gold, gold, gold. Everybody loves gold. I love gold too. I got a friend who only likes gold. Talk to me, chat. Are we bullish or are we bearish on this 4-hour time frame? Are we bullish or are we bearish? So let's go to the 4-hour. 4-hour. That's what I'm looking for. Are we bullish or are we bearish? And if you guys are just joining us up, we're going through our step-by-step checklist that we go through each and every day. We just went over the NASDAQ. As soon as this loads, you guys are going to see the first thing that we want to do is we want to make sure that we're trading the New York session at 9:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's the first thing that we check off. Then we check my FX book for any news events for the session. Then we identify our 4-hour trend. If you guys want this step-by-step checklist along with my free trading journal, DM me the word ACE, A-C-E, that stands for A, anticipate, C, confirmation, and E, execute. Then I'll send that to you absolutely free. It's my gift to you guys, right? So our 4-hour time frame here, if we're taking a look at it, it is technically, right? We want to talk in technicalities, chat, right? We want to talk in technicalities. What we got going on here? So hold on, because hold on. I gave you guys too big of a range. We want to focus on this wave here. This is our wave, right? Because pricing created this high, a low, a higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. Then we created a lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, or equal high, right? Lower low, price was bearish, right? So now we created a lower high and then a lower low, and then guess what? We just created a higher high. So the fact that we just created a higher high because it's higher than our previous high that started to move for the break of our low, key area of interest high, is this bullish or is this bearish? Right? Is this bullish or is this bearish? Talk to me. Adrian, no. Or yes, I did. Bear, bullish, bullish, bullish. Absolutely right? This is bullish. And why this is bullish is simply because the market structure broke back above our key area of interest high, flipping the structure from being bearish to now being technical bullish. Okay, well now let's dial down to our 15-minute time frame here, right? We got to identify what our 15-minute time frame is doing. This is going to allow us to see if we're looking for a continuation trend or a corrective structure-based trade. So now that we're on our 15-minute time frame, we're going to get a good look at what's going on here. What we got going on, chat? Are we bullish or are we bearish on this 15-minute time frame? Talk to me. Talk to me. Are we bullish or are we bearish? Are we bullish or are we bearish? Are we creating higher highs and higher lows? Or are we creating lower lows and lower highs? That's the question. That is the question, right? And if we draw it out like this, maybe you guys can see it a little bit easier. We had a high, a low, higher high, higher low, pretty much a higher high. Like it just pretty much went up. And then we got a higher low. So are we bullish or are we bearish? All right, you guys who are saying bullish, you guys are absolutely correct. Now it's time for round 2 of our most beloved game. Round 2 of our most beloved game. You guys are just joining us up. This is a game that we play each and every day. We play it at least 2 times a day, breaking down where our key area of interest high and our key area of interest low is. Is this market structure bullish or is it bearish, chat? You guys told me it is bullish, but where's my key area of interest high? Is it one here? Hold on, wait for it. Keyboard gotta connect. One here. Nope, that ain't it. Hold on. Wait for it. There we go. One there. We got a 2 here. Wait. 2 here. Oh, come on now. Stop playing with me. Hold on, chat. I'm getting rage baited. All right, 2 there. 4, 3 here. 1, 2, or 3. Where is our key area of interest high? I appreciate you guys following up. If you guys are getting value out of this, be sure to drop a follow. There's 118 of you guys on here. I absolutely appreciate each and every one of you being on here. And be sure if you're getting value out of this, tap the screen so that we can get it out to more people. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? All right. So, is it 1, 2, or 3, chat? 1, 2, or 3. We made this round easy, chat. We made this round pretty easy, right? Team 3. I see a lot of 3s. Leo says team 3, right? Island Boy says 3, right? Okay. Starlight. Wait, what does that say? Starlight? Yeah. Starlight says 3. Okay. Right? You guys who are saying 3 W's in the chat, I didn't see any wrong answers, chat. I didn't see any wrong answers. W's in the chat, everybody. I should be seeing you guys spam the W's because 3 is our key area of interest high, right? That is the highest point in our market structure currently, right? Congratulations, everybody cooked up on this one. Nobody got cooked. That's what I like to see, right? I like to see when nobody gets cooked. But unfortunately, round 2 is where most of you drop off. All right, let's just keep it a bean. That's where it is. So I'm gonna draw this structure out because this could be a little bit more difficult, right? To see. Price created a high, we created a low. Wait. We created a low. You guys can see this? We created a higher high with this move here because it finally broke there. To me, this is all one move, right? This is all from here to up here, one move. This doesn't count as a pullback. I need at least to see 2 candles for it to count as a pullback, right? So this there is no. If you use xylitol, I'm gonna rob your ass. People think. They told me not to make his lunch. Oh, okay. They told me not to put his laundry. Yeah. They told me not to pay for dates. Okay. Come on. Talk to me. Talk to me. All right. Is it 1, 2, or 3, chat? What is it? What is it, chat? What is the key answer? What is the answer? Is it 1, 2, or 3? Now remember, our key area of interest low is the lowest point that started the move for the break of our previous high. I'm going to say that one more time. It's the lowest point that started the move for the break of our previous high. I will give you a hint after this right here. If you guys said team 3, which I didn't see very many 3s, you guys would be absolutely cooked. Go ahead and drop a follow. This is not where the market structure shifts. This is not where the market structure shifts. So now it's just between team 1 and team 2. And then there was 2. Sorry, 3s, you are the weakest link. Goodbye. Now it's just like, I had to do it. I get to use that all the time. You already gave the hint. I did give the hint. But I'm going to give you one more. Because I really don't want you to get covered. Our key area of interest, our previous area of interest high was right here. Boom. That's it. That's the last one I can give you guys. I can't give you any more hits, right? Right? Unknown says you already gave them hit, right? You don't help them anymore. Let them be cooked on their own. What is it, chat? Is it 1 or is it 2? Talk to me. So let's see. T says 2. Usman says 2. Whole ATR says 2. 2 says whole ATR. Leo says 2. Pretty Money says 1. W teacher, appreciate you, Usman. W students, man. W learners, man. You guys. If it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't get to do this. So this is fun, right? All right. Starlight says 2. Alpha says 2. 2, but I'm definitely giving it that 3. Okay. All right. Let's just clear this up. If you guys said 2, you guys absolutely cooked up. W's in the chat for the 2s. You guys were worried for a second. Since I know you were, but W's in the chat for the 2 because that is my area of interest. If you guys said 1, you guys are absolutely cooked. I'm sorry, I don't make the rules. Actually, I gotta do, but you're cooked. It just is what it is. Don't be mad. Don't be sad. That's what this game is for, right? That's what this game is for. Because 2 is where our key area of interest low is. Now, why this is because our previous high was right here. You can drag a box, right? We did our box. You can go from this here to your current high and drag it all the way down. It's going to be the lowest point inside of your box, right? The lowest point inside of that box, and that's going to be 2. What does 2 also measure out at? That's going to be your 4,080 level hero goal. So technically, right? Technicalities, we're in a bullish market structure, both on our 4-hour and our 15-minute. So we're going to be looking for buys. It is more likely for us to break through. Is it more likely for us to break through the low here, chat, or is it more likely for us to break through the high? Which one is more likely to get broken? That's not to say that it can't, not to be confused with can't. I don't use the word can't. It's just more likely. Probabilities, right? We're talking in probabilities here, right? More likely. And if you guys are getting value, be sure to tap the stream. You know what I'm saying? So that we can get this out to more people. That's 114 of you guys on here.
Oh my God.
Each and every one of you. It is more likely that we break through the high, chat. It's more likely that we break through the high. You are absolutely correct because we're in a technical bullish market structure. Not to be confused that it can't break through the low, but it's more likely that we break through the high simply because of the market structure that we're currently in. Price has been creating higher high lows, right? It's been creating higher highs and higher lows. So who are we to say that now is the time to create lower lows, right? Who are we to say? We don't have any crystal ball that can tell the future and tell us that, hey, look, the market structure is flipping. The market structure is gonna flip bearish. I can see it. We don't know that. All we can do as traders is take the clues that the market is giving us, right? So it's more likely that we break through the high than it is for us to break through the low, right? Is that making sense? Drop a yes in the chat if that's making sense to you. I want to make sure that I'm not losing anybody here, right? I appreciate the follow, big dog. Appreciate the follow. You know what I mean? Leo says yes. Okay, Leo. At least Leo is hearing me. At the very least, Leo's hearing me. Okay. All right. If Leo heard me and nobody else is hearing me, no worries, right? Okay, I see you guys with the yes. I see you guys with the yes. All right, so I'm glad that's making sense to you, right? Our key area of interest high is more likely to be broken, so I'm going to be looking for highs. Now, things that we want to see, right? We typically don't want to see this low to get broken. Why is that, right? Why wouldn't we want to see this low get broken? Simply because if this low gets broken, we have very clean price action. That price can actually start to creep back down into our key area of interest low. That means it could make a steeper move to the downside. It wouldn't still be technical bearish, but we could see a steeper move to the downside. Not to say that you can't capitalize on this bearish wave. You just got to know that this could be short term or short lived. This will be what is known as a corrective structure trade, simply because of the fact that the market is going against the direction of its larger time frame trend, and it can still potentially give that steeper move to the downside because we got clean price action from this level upwards of this level here. We anticipate a possible flip from this level and for price to break through the high, which would be my A+ setup, right? That would be my A+ setup in terms of that. So what am I looking for? I would be looking for the 4,143 area of interest high to get broken while holding our 4,115 area of interest low, right? 4,015 area of interest low, 4,115 area of interest low, right? Okay, so unfortunately, right, we do not have enough time to go through our other assets, but we will be going live in our VIP in roughly 25 minutes, chat. So in 25 minutes, we're going to be going live in the VIP. If you guys want to join the VIP, you can DM me the word join. You guys will be able to join up. We're going to be going live executing on not only these moves that we broke down, but we're going to take a look at the ES, the YM, and oil as well in the VIP. You guys DM me the word join, and I will send that to you. Right? This is what I wish I had when I first started trading. And I hope by being on this live, by simply just being on this live, that you guys are learning exactly how to read price action, right? That's the purpose of these lives, right? So how many of you feel like you got 1% better today? Drop a yes in the chat, right? How many of you feel you got 1% better, right? The aggregation of marginal gains. What is that, Kai? That is when you get 1% better, which is not notable or sometimes even noticeable, but as you compound day after day after day after day, how many of you would just want to get 1% growth in your account for a full year? Like, what if you could just get 1% better full year in your account? How much would that do for you on a funded account, right? Let's say you got 1% better for a full 365 on your funded account, right? How much more would you have in the account? Well, you would have 365% more from when you started. Absolutely correct, right? And that is how your growth is when it comes to showing up to these lives and actually executing, right? You get 1% better. Every rep that we play of cook or be cooked, you're getting better, right? It might not feel like it. You might have gotten cooked, but you're getting better. That's the whole purpose of this, right? That's the whole purpose of these lives. So I hope that by being on these lives, you guys are feeling that you're getting a little bit better here. And if you want to join myself and our community, we're building a community of elite traders who are learning how to do this exact thing. You guys can DM me the word join. I will send you the link. And I hope that you guys got some value out of this. My name is Kyron Eidelberg. This is for the Culture FX. If you want to see more content just like this, you can head over to my YouTube where I break down all these concepts and more. If you're a beginner or if you're intermediate or you're looking to scale to over $1 million in funding, it's all on there for you, right? I absolutely appreciate each and every one of you guys, and I hope that you guys have a blessed rest of your day. Stay blessed by the best. Peace. Peace, chat.
Sure. Why are we so toxic?
Welcome, Crypto Maze.
I just think it's because Eric was like,
Bro, why is everybody so toxic? Bro, and the wake Oh, I don't play with normally sign lock chats, so don't be criticized. I'm learning.
ooh, hold on. Oh, heal me, please. Heal me, please. Heal me, please.
You said heal me, please?
I ain't gonna lie, I've been trying to look for this thing. I was just in that air.
All right. I'm gonna have to go Winners Library. Yeah, that ain't work.
Jumping in that water, nigga, you just like me. I'll switch up silent, be my boss, niggas, you just like me. You from the
Alright, we get it.
dogs, you just like me. You want a chick, plan with a chick, nigga, you just like me. A street nigga with a nigga, dog, you just like me. You know how to play around with that fake, dog, you just like me. Then I said, you like, put a pound of mine,
I believe in y'all.
you outside,
Walking Eric.
playing one, bust down. Franchise ain't got no nigga, you just like me. You tryna rap
Go ahead.
nigga, you just like me. You love that bitch, but you can't trust dog, you just like me. You hustle hard to get no Apple One, you just like me.
For so one.
Just like me. You ready to die?
Oh, no. No.
I heard rich that for your fam, nigga, just like me. Gram, nigga, just like
again. All right. What is up, bitch? I need somebody.
Welcome, Tiara Gillis.
Oh my gosh. What the hell? What's that? What? Wait a minute. Hold up. Oh, whoa.
I'm locked. Where the heels getting in the back like that? She's dead. That Glenn gotta stop!
If you don't bubble me, I swear to God, I will block you.
Where'd the heat?
Trying to keep you alive, Jeff.
It's me, right?
Fuck off. He said it's me, right? What is he trying to say?
He saw me not getting healed. I've not been healed. Not once. Not once. And I can account for that. Now I'm getting touched.
Come on, like,
I can't do nothing
that
if
was Emma, Eric. She can kick the that character.
I can't even do nothing. I'm just gonna count my losses on this one. Y'all normally see me thrive. At this moment, y'all know me. Look at this.
Can't do anything to get the play cat.
Get Emma. I am fighting everyone.
I'm
You're
nah.
fighting everyone. You're diving in there by yourself.
Hang along.
See, now she wants to. That was the worst performance I ever had in my life. I'm always positive. Y'all never see me down like this. When I'm down like that, that means something ain't right. And I just
I know what he means, so. It can't be the hip.
Good welcome, Evie Webby.
I'm not playing with there anymore. He will bubble me.
Welcome, Lynch Mobwiz.
He gotta turn around and bubble me. I'm done with this shit.
It's only quick play.
Yeah, get your ass. So I hope you.
It's quick play.
Look at my damage. I am
Bro,
fighting.
it's quick play, bro. I was trying out Psylocke and understanding Psylocke, and then I was like, dang, I have not been touched that yet.
No. If he gonna play Magneto,
I did when I went to Cyclops, that's when I got touched. That's why I said, I'm not complaining. I go trip. Moving on.
But everybody else is, and that's it.
Let me see the heels.
The Hills was at 13K. 10K. But it just didn't touch me until last minute.
I could
get it. I think Miles I could get I could touch Miles, so I could get to him. I could get to the tank to heal him because Black Cat. Fuck Mark. Fuck Mark. Fuck Barry. over here. Look at me. And what was his stuff?
You know I don't go do no bad. I was 3 and 9. That's how you know I would touch. I said, oh well. It is what it is. I guess I'm just not gonna get touched today.
I would never
3 and 9. I ain't never gonna do 3 and 9. It'll be the other way around.
I'm not playing with Eric. Never again.
That's what I am
No.
saying. How am I supposed to see you if you can't get to me?
No.
Kids, great. He said, that's what I'm saying. How am I supposed to see you if you can't even get to me?
I was there when you turned around and looked at me when I said I'm in dough, but you turn around and bubble yourself like a little whore. When I was
Oh,
in that
wow.
needle, who did I bubble? I bubbled the death, I bubbled the healer,
I didn't have a bubble for
even
you.
Cloak and Dagger, whoever Cloak and Dagger was the last man.
He said that his bubble
Yeah.
cooled down. He didn't have a bubble for you.
Well, you seem to do your bubble is 7 bodies.
Hey, it's the fact that Blue is 50 left.
No, but that shit so great.
No.
Let me go.
Now-
Y'all want me to be healer? I'll be you. Let me go heal.
Look, this is why he can't rank up. It's because he is ass. He doesn't know what the fuck he's doing on this game.
You do realize he has 2 accounts.
To the count, I don't give a fuck because man, he over here can't bubble his healer or protect
Doesn't
his
seem
healer.
like he goes
Count,
to
you only pick one character. That dude.
Eric, you could heal 1 3, and yet me Blue can out heal you. Even without character.
Well, that's because he's not mainly a healer.
Good.
He only picked healer because everybody
I am.
was on DPS.
Everybody can play every character.
There we go.
Healer.
Hold on.
I don't want to play healer.
That's what I am doing.
In tank, in DPS, killer.
But I mean, it's quick play. That's what I'm saying.
Hold on.
He's learning.
Maybe. Can I correct you on something? Me and Chris were doing range. You might want to put that down and go.
That's what I am doing, learning heals.
Because we had a Spider-Man went 10-10. We had a Moon Knight went, what did I
So
say he
we're
went?
gold.
Or something, I don't know. Yeah, because me and Chris, Abby knows Chris. Me and Chris and a couple other guys were ranking up, but in DPS, I don't want to talk about it.
You do realize that Eric, what are
That's
you?
worse, you know that, right?
Maybe said that's worse, you know that, right? Which is, you got a point. But I'm saying,
Eric Diamond.
I'm not.
Eric is diamond.
Look,
So wait,
he,
so a gold
He
player
got
is talking
boosted.
down
He
to
got-
what?
I think now.
Diamond?
he got,
Player like this?
look, he got boosted. That's what happened.
He got it.
I guess he's saying that shit. I'm gonna do it.
Solar range wall.
Hey, solo ring. Talk your stuff, Eric. Solo ring.
This solo range was privileged to help him because
But he's not known to heal. He only switched healer because everybody was on DPS, which is correct.
I would not on DPS. I was on tank.
He was saying everybody else was on DPS, including me.
Exactly.
So what you wanted to do? Would you run around with no healers?
I want him to get on an easy healer for now. If he like Cloak and Dagger.
Everybody is a healer.
Go with Cloak and Dagger or something because Cloak and Dagger you can actually get away from the dot character by going in bit. Or go in
I am at least trying to learn healer.
At least he's trying to learn healer. Is this
I'm
not?
not. I'm not saying he's not trying. I'm just saying go to the easy healer. If you're trying to learn heal, go to Invis or Cloak and Dagger.
He was on Jeff.
Well, Jeff can't get away from that character that fast if he doesn't know how to use it. That,
So the end of the verdict is because of us poorly
So help me
choosing.
with the dice.
So of poorly
You know what?
choosing characters.
You know what?
Orso won. That was a DPS main take main to go healer when he don't play healer.
oh, hold on.
So and we're getting mad. I'm not.
Oh,
I am not mad.
hold on. What he just said, I'll put that in play. I will kill for him. I will go a DPS to kill for him. So the tank can do their job and the DPS can do their job because he is a
I'll play him
DPS.
more every game and I'll peel for him. I swear, if I see him in their back line, bruh, it's clipped. They all leave. They all feeling. I'm gonna peel for him. You know how it is, especially with that nickel.
Let's just all be friends.
Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends?
Trust me here. I will protect you. If you would get
No one knows
more so, I
skills.
can
I am on
say,
Jeff
hey,
Wall.
I'm getting dope. So now I'm gonna look at every second behind me, make sure you're not getting dope. I'm gonna
Like,
hold your hand.
If you're
I'm
trying to
gonna
learn
hold.
healer, why out of all healers you're trying to learn Jeff?
Rar rar.
He's just not for you.
That's fine.
Let me.
That's fine, Eric.
Hey, I'm gonna
I'm
use the
just-
restroom. I'll be right back, chat.
I'm just-
Go use the restroom. This is too hilarious.
Eric, I'm gonna hold your hand. I'm gonna feel for you. I'm gonna let you heal. Just don't worry about me. I'm gonna feel for you. You're doing your job. The heals.
Got me wide open, we've been vibing. A couple insecurities, I even fell in love with all these thoughts. You know, I'm always working, but I answer all your thoughts. Ain't no hidden motives, I be doing it just because. Got me wide open, we've been vibing. A couple insecurities, I even fell in love with all these thoughts. You smile at you, shit, I
The shark has no hands or
nobody.
trust.
Put on honest, you laugh, they all say I'm a dog, they don't regret me for riding.
But I'll hold your
You
head.
can't catch you a
How about that?
dime. When you try, you don't chance. Fuck all of them niggas, all of them text messages. I'm rich and way cooler. Not flexing, I'm always thinking about money. I can't help if it happens, it's with the happen. I can't stress it. Dubai with some super fine shit, we are ingesting. I heard you got a boy, so you need to dance.
I'll hold you up.
With your hair, I know it be tight. Bills, I take care of it. I know you been wanting to. Well, we can go
Maybe
around
I
and
gotta
fuck
do
with it.
something.
That shit, she never, you go take my hand. You know I'm master. I provide for you, I'm alive to you. Keep you wide open, baby, you will never be alone. Got me wide open, we've been vibing. A couple insecurities, I even fell in love with all this thoughts. You know, I'm always looking, but I got all these thoughts. Ain't no most, I be playing just because. Got me wide open, we've been vibing. A couple insecurities, I even fell in love with all this thoughts.
Super pause.
Fuck with you and we gon' crash out. But we know dummy if he poppin' it, be ready. And we be jumping, we don't do no one-on-ones if you want it.
I'm gonna hold you wherever I'm holding you at. Okay? I don't. If I'm gonna kill for you, I'm gonna hold you wherever I'm holding you at. Okay?
Drop the dot, we on the way. Buster popping it. I heard she never ever been a slider. Caught her lacking at the store. I'm pulling up, I'm right beside you. With the crew, we deep before.
Okay? Don't take the thing off of them. You try.